Hello everybody, Joel here. Today I'm taking a look at engineered flooring in our home. My wife and I purchased this home approximately 3 years ago, and one thing that had always bothered me was the flooring had a gap right here by the railing. You can see along the edge there, you can see right down to the subfloor. It's very nice and tight all the way down the railing, except for these two boards. And I wrote it off as, it was probably just a couple of bad cuts by the installer at the time, and it definitely was not a deal breaker. Figured I could put a piece of corner round molding on here in the future sometime. Not a big deal. But as we lived here a bit longer, the gap started to grow. The gap was not this large when we moved in. So I was suspecting that maybe the floor is moving a little bit. I'll kind of give you a little overview of where the floor is. It's in our pathway to the master bedroom. So we walk along the floor here, and this goes into the master bedroom. So we're walking this path quite often, several times a day in fact. And the other end of these planks die into the closet. So as I thought about it, there must be a way to be able to pull these boards back into alignment, back into a good position against the railing. So with that, I was trying to figure out how in the world could I do that. So I was thinking I could take a suction cup holder out of my work truck that I hold my cell phone, and maybe put the suction cup down here on the floor and rig up my come along somehow, very strategically and gingerly to the stairway somehow, and inch these back that way a little bit into that base. And so after thinking about that, and I never tried it, I didn't know that that would be a really good idea, a good solution. So I went to YouTube and I searched up repairing wood flooring, or gaps in wood flooring. And on there, a fellow had a great tutorial about a similar situation where he had gaps in his planks where they joined together. So a different problem, but his solution was the same solution that I'm going to do here. And that was to utilize suction cups and a rubber mallet. So I'm going to give this a whirl here, and we'll get these suction cups down. I'm going to press them into place, get them stuck down. I'll set the camera up here, and then I'll start taking a video of that. So I've got the suction cups here. I'm going to go ahead and set those up pretty much where I've got them, maybe back just a little bit. I'll place them in, get the suction going, trigger these down. I found these on Amazon. They were relatively cheap. I'm going to drive it this way with the rubber mallet to close up this gap right in here. So let's take a look. I don't think I had a full seal on that one because it did not move at all. That one's a good seal, but this one's not too good. Let's see what that does. Getting a good seal. Okay, so I changed it up a little bit. I wiped off the cups with a damp rag. They were a little bit dusty and they weren't gripping very well. And I also got a kneeling pad. I turned 50 a week ago, and my knees are not what they used to be, that is for sure. So got the kneeling pad. I'm going to also push these boards towards the railing rather than try to pull them from the other end. Before I was trying to go that way towards the railing and pounding at about that seam right there on the light board. And I've brought them down here now, the cups to this end, closer to the closet, have a lot fewer joints that may have the, actually just one joint that may have the opportunity to open up. So let's see now, get this resealed down. That one felt pretty good. Much better. Yeah, that's much better. I'll drive this back behind me. Let's go check that gap. Boy, that closed up really nice. I think I'll probably give that a few more taps. You can see this one's still open. So I'll go ahead and give this one a couple more taps and bring that together. Let's switch to the other board, see how that goes. Not hitting it too hard, just giving it a nice solid tap. Feels like it may have made contact down there. Let's take a look. Nice. No more gap. It's a bit of a shadow line. Now you can see clearly. No more gap. Okay, that does it. So a success down here with gaps being closed on those two boards. Really did a nice job. Follow those boards along and they die into the closet here under the baseboard. And I put a light in here so we could see what I'm talking about. I didn't even get them to pull out from under the baseboard, which was nice. And I just set some finish nails in there. And I know you're supposed to leave these types of floors floating so they have room to move. But I don't want these two boards to continue sliding into the closet like this. So I pinned them down with a couple of finish nails. I think it'll be okay. I'll keep an eye on it though. Thanks for watching.